On this recipe, I'm going to be showing you guys how I made this delicious ogbono with bitter leaf soup. If you are interested on this recipe, watch it to the end. Don't skip this video because you are going to learn a lot. So I'm starting off by adding my fresh meat on the pot, and then I went in with onions and the spices I used in steaming this meat, which I'm going to be listing in the description box of this video. Then I'm going to give it a stir, cover it for it to steam for 10 minutes. So while I cover the pot, I added my ogbono into the oil, anyone I speak anyway, and then I mix it up nicely. The reason why I am doing this is because I want the ogbono to dissolve quickly. So if you don't do it like this, your ogbono will not dissolve. Once I mix it up, I'll keep it aside for 2 minutes. So next, I placed okpe on my cooker and then I roasted it for about 2 minutes and then put it in my grinder, add a little bit of grinded crayfish, and then I grind it very smooth. Okpe is one of the most important ingredients on this recipe. You can use dawa dawa if you have dawa dawa, but we Igbos use okpe when cooking draw soup. So I blended it smoothly, as you can see on the screen, and then I'm going to keep it aside. Went back to my meat and then add water on it. Then I'll mix it up nicely, and then I'm going to be adding pomo on it. Ogbono with bitter leaf soup is one of the best local soup you will find in Nigeria. It's prepared in most homes. Then I'm just going to add water again and then cover it for it to cook until it is ready. So I went back to my ogbono, the one I added on the oil, and then you can see that it is easy for me to dissolve the mold on it. So this is the easiest way for you to dissolve your ogbono. So once I'm done dissolving the ogbono, I'm going to keep it aside. At this point, the meat is properly cooked. Next, I'm going to remove the meat from the pot and then put it in my air fryer and dry it because I love to eat dry meat. Step into the kitchen where the magic's made. So once the meat is in the air fryer, next I'm going to transfer the kanda into a big pot and then go in with a quantity of water that is needed for this soup. Once I'm done adding the water, next I'm going to be adding crayfish, pepper, and then I went in with grinded ukpe. Next, I added salt and maggi, and the last thing I added was the ogbono. Some people love to fry their ogbono. I don't like to fry my ogbono because I love ogbono soup to be very draw. I don't know whether I speak that English fine anyway, but it is what it is. Once I add it on the pot, I'm going to cover it and allow it to boil. So at this point, I let it boil for about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to give it a stir and then go in with my bitter leaf at this point. Spicy Joe fries to fresh marmalade. Every flavor tells a story near and far. In Nigerian's kitchen where you're the star.
There's laughter in the seasoning, a dance in every dish. From pepper soup so spicy to your grandmama's wish.
So next, I'm going to be adding the smoked fish and the meat as well. Then I'm going to cover it and allow it to cook for another 5 to 7 minutes. And then that is it. Your ogbono soup is ready. If you're still watching this video up till this point, thank you so much for your time watching this video. And if you're going to be trying this recipe, let me know in the comment section. Take a look at this soup. It really came out nice and it tastes amazing, guys. So I decided to try it with the pounded yam fufu I made earlier on. So I used my blender to make this pounded yam fufu. This is one of my favorite food I love so much. I said I can't end this video without tasting this food for you guys. Guys, it tastes amazing. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you all on my next one. Bye.
Secret blend of spices brings warmth to the room. In Nigerian's kitchen, comfort chases gloom.
Oh, Nigerian's kitchen, a flavorful